All right, guys, we are back. We are back in Prague. And the last video I called this Czechoslovakia, and I think they don't call it that anymore. They call it the Czech Republic. And then I saw they also call it Czechia now. So I am sorry if I offended anyone from that country the first time I did the video. I don't know anything about inland countries that are just surrounded by other pieces of land and countries. I'm really good at the ocean, the countries that are surrounded by the ocean. So sorry if I offended anyone in Czechia. This is where Strategy Quant X comes from. This is where the head office is. And in this video, I want to get into more things that the builder can do, and based on some comments and emails that I received yesterday. So let's get to it. All right, so today we're gonna do some of the things that were requested and asked in some of those comments and emails I received yesterday, just to show you some more things that this can do. And so let's start with the first one, just with the trend following. I'm going to use this Great Britain US dollar, and someone was asking me about time frames, which ones you can use. Well, you can pick any kind of time frame you want. Yeah, so any type of algorithm you want to create in any time frame, they've got it, but we'll just do the daily one. Okay, so that answers one question. And so another interesting thing is, I was talking about yesterday about how it can create the strategy within here, and because you don't want to create the strategy within all the information, all the years. You want to have some spaces here to split up areas where it's not taking those dates and those time frames to make the algorithm so that it's not so optimized, and it can be used in the future, because you don't want it to be over optimized. So let's use this one, where there's a whole bunch of spaces in all of this data. Okay, so the next one is trading options. Oh yeah, building blocks. Okay, so yesterday we were talking about some of the signals here, and here's some indicators, just certain indicators that you can use. And you know, a lot of people are asking me if they can bring their indicators in. They want to bring their own indicators. And you know, you're talking to indicator guy here. I love indicators, and I have lots of them that I like to use, but at this moment I'm not bringing my indicators into this software, just because they've got a lot. Look at, there's a whole list here, and you know, there's a lot that I haven't really gone deep into. You got the super trend indicator, that's a good one. Triple exponential moving average, the Ulcer index. I mean, these are all indicators that, you know, I haven't played with enough, and especially not with the algorithm builder. So I'm still gonna stick with these. And yes, you can bring your own indicators into this program, but you've got to kind of program them in a different way. You can't just drag and drop them in here. So yeah, it will take a bit of work but you can put those indicators in here. But to be honest, you're talking to indicator guy, and I'm not really even thinking about that right now, because I've got all these indicators that I want to see this builder go through, you know, before I'm bored with them and, you know, over it. But yeah, geez. So next one was what was another thing I was gonna talk about? Oh, okay, yeah, so here are some advanced trade management, the scaling out. So you can have multiple exits, so you can enable that if you want. The next one was talking about, oh, and we were looking at this yesterday about the conditions. Let's add all these conditions today before I press the build button, and let's see the other conditions you can add. Well, there's lots inside of here, but I don't want to go into all those and bore you to death. But yeah, there's all the conditions that are available. Once the strategy is passed, you'll see all those conditions, the fitness levels and all those things you can configure. Those are the ones that are going to pass. The one I'm looking for is the ATR, because someone was asking me, can you use the ATR? Oh, this one's good right here. Randomly choose 100 blocks, so 100 different indicators. So let's just randomly choose that. Okay, boom. So it's randomly chosen a whole bunch to use here. So we're going to use the shaft trend cycle, the reflex, standard deviation, the TEMA, so a whole bunch of others, and then also 80 different indicators here, and then 20 from these indicators listed here. Now, where am I going to find that? Oh, here it is, the stop loss. Right, got it. Okay, stop loss. Okay, yes, ATR based stop loss. Okay, now this is what people wanted to know, is if they could use that magical 1.5 stop loss amount. And I think that this software is pretty cool, because let's just say that 1.5 is not the magical number. Maybe we can start with 1, and then for a minimum of the stop loss, and then the maximum can be 3. We can let the builder figure that out. The ATR period, I always thought 14 was the magic number, but they've got 20 here as default. But I don't know why they do that. But let's go back to what we know is 14, and we'll push save for that. And then the profit target, well, the profit target is required, and then it just says use the same ranges for the stop loss, but so from 1 to 3, and so it's gonna mix up. It's gonna use 1.5, 1.245, 2, 2.5, 2.75. It's gonna use every single number there of the ATR multiples and figure out the best one. And so we'll save that. And it's going to also, what we were looking for before, this advanced trade management about scaling out, so multiple exits, all those things. And anyways, let's build and press the start button, and it will start building. And so I'll pause the video here and reopen it when it's past 1,000 strategies, and we'll see how long that takes to pass them. And so I think we've added a lot of strict things to this, so we'll see how long it takes. It hasn't passed even one yet, but it looks like it's going to go through 800,000 strategies per hour to and right now it's only gone through almost 7,000. So we'll pause the video for you, and we'll come back until we've got 1,000. So I don't know, it might take a really long time to pass these strategies. Okay, change of plans. We're back, but as you can see, it's been running for 26 minutes, and we've only got 5 here in the data bank. So we can see that making it strict takes a lot more time, and it's gonna take 5 minutes. It says it estimates per past strategy, and it's generated already 1 million strategies, and it says it's gonna generate 2 million per hour. But I'm not gonna wait until this fills up to We got 6 now. We're not gonna wait till this fills up to 1,000. That will take a very long time. So you can see now that the more strict you are and more variables you add to it, the more computer power you need. And so yeah, so you can see some of this. They start with $10,000, and yeah, you can see that it makes after. The total profit would be with 10,000 at the beginning. After so many years, would be 18,000, and yeah, you can see it starts at 2003, goes all the way to 2021, and yeah, there's some losses here, loss years. So yeah, you're gonna have to let this thing generate a lot more strategies before you get something that you really like. Yeah, so maybe you got to let your computer run for a few days to get 1,000 strategies, and then there'll be one inside there that you like and you can use. But yeah, I hope this gives you an idea of some of the things that the builder is capable of, and yeah, and what happens when you press all the buttons and you add more and more things into the builder. What happens? Well, it just takes more time. So yeah, I hope that answered some of those questions from yesterday. Before I go, I want to actually show you some of the custom projects that I'm currently doing, and what I really want my algorithm to look like. And so let's go into some of the things that I've made here. Yeah, in the results. So I'm letting this one go for a while, but I'm really looking for an equity curve a little bit smoother. As you can see, these ones just go smooth up like this. Let's compare those ones to what we're building now, and you can see that these ones are not so smooth. These ones are a little jagged, and they seem to be, well, these strategies seem to be, almost the same. You can see they make a big win right there. And so I personally am trying to make a strategy that just has a smooth equity curve, and so that it's very, very stable, and that's what I'm doing right now. Okay, you definitely need to try out this software. Go on to nononsensetrader.com, click on Strategy Quant, get the free trial. Definitely watch my shortcut video. If you end up buying it, I got the professional edition, and there's some coupons to get it cheaper. If you do a payment plan, you use this coupon code. If you buy it all at once, you get this coupon code. You get a little more off, 200 off, and this one's 180 off if you do the payment plan, which works out to be $109 per month. And if you want to use all the quant indicators yourself, you can download them all here, and they're ever changing, and so they get updated and added to. And anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and hope this sparks your interest into the quant software, and get into it. Talk to you later, guys. Bye.